Welcome crafters, andyisyoda here and welcome back to the Let's Build of Notchie's LA Mansion. This is episode 18 and I tell you what, we are very close to finishing. I'm going to be working again in the basement. If you haven't seen this series before, this is our recreation in Minecraft of an absolutely ginormous $70 million mansion bought by the founder and eventual seller of Minecraft, making himself thousands of millions of dollars. Unbelievable. How many accents did I do in that sentence? Anyway, this is what we did in the last time. The gym, shower, changing areas. I've got a little bathroom to put in there. Little toilet. I guess I'll put that off as well as that table upstairs. So quick amazing jump cut to show you that lit up area, and that is where I'm going to be putting in the maid's quarters, which is going to have a living room, a dining room, a kitchen and a bedroom as well in it. Nice and luxury. Missing painting there. But anyway, what I want to do is work on these guest bedrooms today to start with, and also this little end bit here is looking very dark, so we're going to light this up with some sea lanterns and just make some shelving areas. So let me do that. How are you guys doing? Thank you so much for tuning in, and thank you so much for all the comments on these videos. It's really been an amazing series and I'm quite sad that it's coming to an end. Just set 78.7 there, which is full slabs of snow, full layers of snow, and then some single layers to make the shelves in front. Right, on to a bed, and while I build this bedroom, I guess we could take our first question from Hendu. Question for the next episode: are you a fan of The Hobbit? If so, who is your favourite character? I think my favourite character would be one of the dwarves called Balin, and he's played by an actor called Ken Stott, who's from Edinburgh, which is where I live in Scotland. And yeah, he's that Scottish dwarf with a kind of cool nose, and I think he's really funny, and he's a good actor. He was in this amazing detective series called Rebus, based on these Edinburgh detective story books, which are really good. The Rebus, Rankin and Rebus books. Rebus books by Ian Rankin. Great detective stories. Set in Edinburgh, really spooky. But this bed was kind of trial and error. I didn't really know what I was doing with it. But yeah, Hindu, thank you so much. Just 1 or 2 more episodes of this whole series left, guys, to get your questions in. But I've been enjoying it. Trying to take a bit of inspiration from Angry Bird, who had an amazing inspiration series recently with a barn house, and he had this really cool bed, and I was trying to do something slightly similar, albeit on a half slab floor. So again, I'm kind of changing my mind, putting in some diamond behind the bed, just having it that 1 block away from the wall though. I quite liked it. I've not really tried that before. I always back my beds up onto the wall when I furnish in Minecraft, and these bedside tables were a complete fluke. I didn't really mean to put lights under them, but I think that looks pretty smart. So that's the bed. And I'm going to do something fancy with the wall. Again, inspiration from Angry Bird 77 from the World of Corrales server, who got a nice showcase and some red sand falling down there. And he kind of put some, I don't know if it was red sand he used, but he used a block like sandstone or something reddish and put that kind of pattern behind the bed, and I thought it looked pretty smart. Okay, so as you can tell, this is not normal building speed. I'm just speeding up the building by 2 times to fit as much furnishing and building in as possible per episode. Now that is meant to represent a giant TV, and it's kind of squint to the bed, but you know, kind of past caring at this stage. I just want to get these rooms furnished and get this whole series finished, because I want to go around the house, kind of a tour around the house, and I want to put in last minute bits of detail all around the house. Like there's a big blue grenade at some point. There's M&M little characters beside the candy dispenser as well. All these little details need to go around in the tour. And I also want to do kind of a cinematic with a download as well. So all that's to look forward to in the LA Mansion series. So we'll get 2 or 3 more episodes out of it. Put some moss stone in the bottom there, and the little layers of snow which I put in the walls to stop the fences joining onto the walls. Put a layer of snow on top of the moss stone, and that really helped the redstone lamp to work. So slab of redstone in there, redstone lamp, set my walls to 78.7, and yeah, I think that looks pretty smart, pretty happy with that. My painting disappeared, and on my server that happens. Whenever I use World Edit, the paintings disappear, but they come back if you relog, which is no bother whatsoever. These look pretty smart, kind of 1.5 high little chest of drawers, I think. I think that looks pretty cool. Anyway, if you have enjoyed this series or you're enjoying this episode, please do me a huge favour and hit that like button round about now. The more likes I get on this series, the quicker I get the next episode out, that's for sure. So by clicking that like button, you get the next episode faster because it motivates Yoda. Right, I'm going to stack a couple more bedrooms. So I've done that off camera. Quick jump cut there. Bedroom and bedroom, absolutely identical. I just stacked them along. Looks like I've got a couple of things just to fix in the corner here. Little bits of snow, which didn't stack properly for some reason. Set 78.7. And there as well, that's pretty good. Okay, painting disappeared. I'll put that back later on. Anyway, this corridor's looking kind of shabby. So when you've got this awkward space with 2 and a gap of 2 and a gap of 1, you can just kind of tile painting sometimes. So this was a bit of a fluke, really, and I think it looks quite cool. I don't know, what do you think? Do you like those tile paintings? I'm going to put some more of these lit up shelves in with full layers of snow bricks and so on. But time for another question from Cam W. Here's the question: how excited are you for The Force Awakens? I am absolutely pumped. I cannot wait for The Force Awakens. I'm just a big kid when it comes to Star Wars. What are you like? Let me know in the comments if you're waiting for The Force Awakens. Absolutely. Cam W, I am jumping up and down. Han Solo, Chewbacca. Can you just imagine watching them again, sitting in the cinema and having those titles run up the screen, telling you the story of Star Wars? Wouldn't that be just great? I just can't wait. Absolutely can't wait. It's like December or something. You guys let me know when it's coming out. Anyway, I have moved on to the maid's quarters, and I was kind of working on a fancy bit of wall detail there, which I think I really screw up later in the episode. Never mind, I will fix it for the next episode. Sometimes when you look back over this and do a voiceover, you kind of see some mistakes. Right, I've sectioned off a little bedroom there and made it longer, cutting there again just to do some stacking and making the door a little bit, sorry, the bedroom a bit longer. So that's the bedroom, and we can stack up these walls. Boof, like that. There we go, and to seal that in like that, and then I'm going to cut in here and put a little bathroom in. So I've got all these little blocks to cut out, so I'm just going to cut the video here and square out a little bathroom. Boom, there it is, and I've put on a lapis wall. I'm going to have some fancy shelves in here again. I'm loving these fancy shelves. So set 78.7 is layers of snow which lets light through, and then some shelves. So beautiful lit up shelves, and a little toilet in here, a little poopy chair, as Corrales would say. But yeah, more inspiration series coming from Corrales and me very soon, if you like that series. And more Victorian house is what I'll be working on next. If you guys haven't been watching my Victorian house series, it seems to be going pretty well. I've got one hell of an episode coming up when I do the roof, so that's going to be an exceptional amount of hard work, because if you've seen the series, the roof on that Victorian house is crazy. Anyway, just going to cut here and save a lot of faffing, because I just spent absolutely ages trying to get this bathroom right. I want to make it quite luxury. It is for the maid, but I don't know what's down here. I don't know what the maid's quarters looks like down here, because this whole mansion, there's no plans for it anywhere on the internet. No architectural plans. So what we had to do was peer at little pictures and videos that we could get off the internet and try and figure out where all the rooms are. But these maid's rooms and spare bedrooms, really I'm having to create these myself out my own head. Absolutely no idea what's down here. So that's fun as well, because I get to be creative and just make these rooms up myself. So more and more fiddling. So I've got kind of a sink there, bath, shower, shelves, toilet. Now we're into the main room of the maid's quarters, and also into this little bedroom here. So I'm going to leave that little bit of light area there, grab some red sand, and stick a bed down. Now, there's a big gap under the house because I did some landscaping of the hill in episode 1. If you haven't seen that, you can see all the Vauxhall Sniper tools and commands I used to get the hill nice and built up for this mansion to sit on. Okay, little bit of a sort of a wardrobe hanging off the wall here, sort of hanging wall closet, couple of kind of stations for chest of drawers here. Let's take that one away, and just cutting there again to put some paintings on the wall. I've put glowstone behind those paintings as well, just to light up the room. It's quite dark down in this basement. I don't know if I'm sure if I'd like to be a maid in this $70 million mansion. I bet the tips are good. Can you imagine working there for a billionaire? Can you imagine how good the tips would be? Just like $100 bills coming your way all the time. I stacked the chests there. I'm not sure I keep the stacked chests. But anyway, bedroom, bathroom, looking pretty good. I like this little hallway corridor thing. I think that looks pretty smart. Let's just put in those chest of drawers there. And the chests on top. Right. Time for the kitchen area. I do like it, these half slab floors. They are good fun to furnish with. Right, while I put a kitchen in this place, let's have another question from Nicholas Arsenault. Question for the next episode: why did you want to start teaching about survival in the wilderness? Well, I found this book when I was about 10. I think I got it for Christmas. SAS Survival Handbook by John Wiseman. And it was an awesome book. It tells you how to use knives and ropes and set traps and make fires and adapt your clothing and snowshoes and signal for help and get rescued and do all these things to help you survive when the shit hits the fan. And yeah, I loved that book. I just pored over it and read it again and again when I was 10, 11, 12. And the guy who wrote it, John Wiseman, it turns out I am working for his company, the company he's associated with, link in the description, if I remember, to the survival company I work for. And I ended up just going through loads of survival courses myself and eventually doing the instructor's course and becoming an instructor. So I've been South America in the jungle, and I've been to Jordan in the desert on survival trips as well as a kind of a customer. But now I teach in England, and I'm looking for a place in Scotland actually to teach some more survival courses up here. Anyway, back to the Minecraft. I just put a little TV in there. But yeah, if you know any private woods in Scotland where I can, which I could hire to teach a survival course, that would be awesome. I am aware that this maid's quarters is turning out to be quite an amazing pad down here. Maybe the maid should have the spare bedrooms, because this place is rocking with surround sound speakers and a giant TV. Crazy. I'm just disconnecting and connecting to my server again, so my painting appears. Why does that happen? Anyone know who's good at servers? I have no idea. Very dark corner here. I'm going to try and put a kitchen in as well. But yeah, I've got the Victorian house series. I've got a modern house dual build with Blood Zealous on right now. I'm also supposed to be doing some videos on the StudTech server, and that's had to take a little bit of a back seat. As has my vehicle tutorial Tuesdays. I've had to leave them behind as well. Just putting a kitchen in here, by the way. Trial and error with these little cabinets. Yeah, vehicle tutorial Tuesday. I'm not sure when that's going to be back. I've got like a fire truck I want to build and a hovercraft, but I don't know. I've got too many videos coming up on my channel just now, so I need to kind of take a rest from a couple of my series. I want to concentrate on the Victorian house because I've got complicated roofing to come up in that. A couple of little bar stools there, and really this is going to count as the first pass of the kitchen. It's not going to be, damn it, hacked through to that bedroom wall, so that's got to be replaced. Just really dropping some blocks in, playing about with the droppers and some of the custom blocks. By the way, this texture pack is Flows HD, which the Esterlon community server, link in the description to that has altered. And I've also altered this texture pack as well, putting in some of my own blocks and paintings. So yeah, first pass of the kitchen, just roughly kind of massing out roughly where things are going to be. Sink, microwave, oven, kind of cooker, that kind of thing. Not really going for over crazy detail. Quick little jump cut there, putting in some sort of room divider. If you guys can maybe come up with a better room divider than that, that would be fairly cool. Going to sink these lights in here and to seal that up. And the last little thing we're going to be doing in this episode is a nice big couch. So let's get on with a nice big couch, and then we've got some more space in this room to do in the next episode, which I think will just be finishing this room and then walking around the whole house, having a nice big tour and putting in lots of detail. I wonder if you guys can hear some heavy breathing. I don't know if you can hear that behind me. My sister is visiting and she's watching Netflix, and her dog has crept into my room and is asleep. It's asleep behind me. I don't know why it's asleep, because I'm talking. Anyway, that's the couch, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit that like button like I said earlier. Share this video if you can. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And leave a comment if you want to ask a question. Bye bye for now. Ciao ciao.